Hello YouTube, Chance Paladin here, playing Dyscourse. This is my first playthrough and part 2, I think. And my cat's butt is in the way. Come on, Mocha. Day 4. So, there's been some good feedback, so I'm gonna go through the chat stuff a little bit slower and I'll talk it all out to make sure everybody gets time to read it, because the dialogue's really good. Thought I was giving everyone enough time, but I wasn't, so here we go. Blah. Jolene says, I'm exhausted. That was not the greatest night of sleep I've ever had. Rita says, looks like some of the rainwater collected in the puddles. We're in the cave, that's right. Rita says, that is convenient. And Garrett says, I've always slept better in storms. There's something beautiful about nature cleansing itself. She says, you're a nature guy, Garrett? I wouldn't expect you to get out too much. Rita says, the sound of rain is usually peaceful, but I'm finding it difficult to think that way right now. Jolene says, all storms were good for back home by scaring the livestock and ruining the crops. George says, we need to get our campfire going again. The torch is almost out. It seems like George has been a pretty popular character. I've been watching a lot of people on the internet making funny George stuff. So, it's cool that people are liking the characters. Rita says, I'll see if there's any dry wood in here. I'll be right back. Also love the lighting. Check this out. She's got a shadow on her. Now she's lit up. And there's a shadow behind her. That's pretty freaking cool. Okay, so I'm playing single player games, which means blueberries. Okay. Can I talk to people? No. Well, what's that thing? I don't know. What's this thing? What's this thing? Can I put this on the fire? Here's one. I think we need a bit more, though. Okay, so I'm getting the fire going, it looks like. I can never remember which are stalagmites and which are stalactites. Well, when they're connected together like that, it doesn't mean much, because that means they're both. I always thought when a stalactite and stalagmite got together, that was just the coolest thing. Oh, shoot, I'm sorry, I'm already skipping through it again. So he's saying good job about the fire. Tay says, now can we do something about food? I'm starving here. Hold on, at least let me get the fire going first. Alright. No, kitty! Garrett says, wait a second, did somebody hear that? Look, there's a cat over there, Rita says. Nope. It's a scaredy cat. Meow. What's a cat doing in here anyway? It's hiding from us, it must be afraid. Teddy says, until we can confirm it's organic, we should assume it's a recon drone. No, that's a good point. We should just wait and let it come to us. It's probably scared, Garrett says. Jolene says, why don't we just try to grab it? Might be nice to have some company. Wait for it to come to us. Let's just wait for it to come to us. You sure? What if it wanders off and gets into more trouble? We'll just wait for it. It'll be fine. We'll just wait for it and see what happens. I'm telling you, this is a bad idea. The cat is full of computer chips and spy data. Garrett agrees with Rita. George says we'll just leave it alone. Things aren't looking too good for us, are they? It's been a stressful few days, Teddy says. Rita says maybe we should all take a break. Try to spend some time calming our nerves so we can take a quick nap. And then this evening we'll deal with the food problem. As much as I'd like to do something more productive, a bit of actual rest wouldn't go amiss right now. George says. Nap time. There's an idea I can get behind. As long as it's only a few hours, there's a lot we need to do, Steve says. Just try to relax. Our mental health can be just as important as our physical health, Rita says. We'll talk in a few more hours. That was a bad idea. I think we should have went and got food. Uh-oh. Hey, look, it's the cat from before. Meow, the cat says. There you go, little guy, says Garrett. You can stick with us from now on, Garrett says. Teddy says, great, we've got a stupid cat now. Garrett says, it's not stupid. Garrett says, it even has a name tag. His name is Mr. Whiskers. Okay, no, you're right, that's pretty stupid. Garrett says, I'm gonna give it a new name. I'll consult the random cat namer on application on my game brick. Ah, perfect. Garrett says, you shall now be known as Tazwell. Okay, we've got more important things to deal with now, Rita says. Teddy says, when you talk about food. And also, he says, we've been on this island for days and we have nothing to eat. Rita says there isn't really anything we can do about it. We can't venture out due to the storm. And Steve is very hungry. With his eternally lasting cigarette. Garrett says, Rita says, Garrett. Garrett says, can we talk in private for a second? I wonder if he's got some food stashed. Rita says, what's this all about? And Garrett says, don't get mad. I've been handing on to this candy bar, yeah. And Rita says, what will you do with it? What are you planning on doing with it? Well, you're not even mad? No, I'm not mad. I'm just glad we have some food to work with. No kidding, I'm sorry, I didn't say something earlier, Garrett says. I didn't want to bring it up until it was absolutely necessary. I wanted to avoid having people fight over it. So what's the plan? There are 2 pieces. I want you to give them out. That's awfully trusting of you, Garrett says. I've already betrayed the group by holding out on them. The least I can do is let you choose for me. We should eat them. I didn't even think about that. Who would you feed? If it were up to you, who would you give them to? It's too bad chocolate is bad for cats. I would feed the cat. Okay, that makes sense. Maybe it's a good thing I'm the one handing these out. What do you mean by that? Garrett says. Oh, nothing, Rita says. Probably because Garrett's dumb. Let's return to the group. Okay, let's head back to the group. I know who I'm going to give them to. What took so long, Teddy says. Some new information has come to light, Rita says. And Steve says, what is that supposed to mean? And Rita says, it turns out we have some food after all. And Teddy freaked out. What are you talking about, Rita? George says, where did the food appear from? It turns out Garrett had some stashed away. And Garrett's very sorry. And Steve says, you were just going to let us starve. When were you going to tell us? Steve is being a jerk. Garrett says, I'm telling you about it now. That's kind of the point. And Rita says, what's done is done. At least we have something to eat now. There's just enough to feed 2. Now I just need to hand it out. Let's give Rita some room to think. Rita says, oh man, I could really use something to eat. Hand out the first half. Maybe I should give out the half first. Surely someone as hardworking as I deserve a bite to eat, don't you think? Here, have this. I never thought I'd be glad to munch on the government's growth hormone enhanced chocolate, but here we are. I don't think growth hormones are a thing in candy, Teddy. Of course, that's what they want you to think. There's only 1 piece left. I'm really hungry, but the others need this too. I'm going to need this if I want to have the strength to go out tomorrow. Yeah, I was worried about that, because my character needs to keep going out. I don't think chocolate's really going to help that much. So, go to this guy. Oh, he says, so you're rationing things out? A bite to eat won't do anything about my burns, but I'll still try to do my best tomorrow if you need me. Must be a tough decision for you. Yes, this isn't easy, Rita says. Did you give any to Jolene yet? No. Why? I was just saying I wouldn't. She seems pretty disrespectful when we were checking the plane wreckage. She has a superiority complex or something, Steve says. Do you like anyone, Steve? Seems like you don't really like anyone, Steve. What's your deal? No need to get defensive, I'm just saying. Here, have some food. Here, Steve, you should take this. Are you sure it's the last piece of food? What about you? No, you should. Don't worry about me, Steve. You should eat this. Thanks, Rita. I really appreciate it. Alright, that's it. Well, I think I deserve a shut up, Jolene. I didn't expect you of all people to shut the fuck up, Jolene. George says I did the right thing. Haha, he's even saying screw you to his own wife. That's right. I knew that I wouldn't make the cut. I'm sorry. Carrot, what made you think that you were going to get a piece in the first place? Guess I should give the fire one last stoke and then head to bed.
Now, Kitty, this is my pet.
I'd give you a bite to eat if I could. We'll start for supplies. If you can hunt down a mouse or something, you'll be eating better than we are, honestly. Could give him the wrapper to play with, which is what I would have done. Let's see if there's anything else. These walls have interesting patterns. Too bad I don't know anything about geology. All I can appreciate is the aesthetics. Okay. Looks like the cave is a little leaky. Still better than our old camp, though. Glowing mushrooms? Pretty sure you're not supposed to eat anything that glows. Okay, so those are mushrooms. This cave's actually pretty nice. It probably saved our lives. Looks like all the food's been given out. Yep. Well, don't worry about me. I have a perk that slows stamina degeneration due to hunger. I guess we'll see if you still believe that after another day with nothing to eat. We might be able to find more food tomorrow. If the storm lets up, that is. Alright, anyway, I guess we should get some rest now. Yeah, you're probably right. Maybe that grass is edible. Thanks for giving me some food, Rita. I appreciate it. This chocolate bar is a bit melted, but my taste buds are singing nonetheless. Good to know I have a friend in you. Oh, you are welcome. George says the other... Hi, sweetie. George says the others have all eaten. Yes, the food has all been distributed. Good. Handing out the food must have been tough, but you did well. Rita says, sorry you didn't get to eat. Don't worry about me, Rita. Go get some rest. Jolene says, you didn't think to give me something to eat? I guess I'll tell her to fucking deal with it. Guess I'll just have to deal with it. How dare you speak to me like that? I should be treated a lot better. Nothing changes the fact that all of our food's gone now. Don't remind me, honey. Don't you honey me, bitch. Teddy says, thank you for the chocolate bar. It's not exactly a king size, but it tastes great after 3 days of nothing. Guess we're sleeping in the cave tonight. Good night, everyone. Good night. I heard they call it a good night, but I guess we need to sleep. If I die before I wake, it's been a pleasure knowing you all. Despite the circumstances, let's at least try to get a good rest. Good night, everyone. Good night. Oof. Day 5. Looks like we survived another night. Things are looking up. Teddy says it's possible we're already dead, and this is some kind of purgatory. Quit yammering about nonsense. Stuff like that only happens in TV shows. Looks like the storm's finally ended. Well, there's a bit of good news, Carrot says. Tazwell seems happy enough. Wow, wow. Maybe things are gonna be okay. We ate all the food we had yesterday. Our goal today should be trying to find more. I ate from our stores yesterday, so I'll join the foraging party to help replenish them. Alright. I ate yesterday too, Teddy, so I will help forage. I can go instead of Steve. I can go with Teddy instead of you, Steve. Are you sure you didn't eat yesterday? Yes, I'm sure. I know, I just really want to get out of the cave today. I'll do my best to keep up with you, Teddy. Alright then, let's get moving. Okay. Holy moly. Wow, the storm really messed everything up. Thankfully, we left camp when we did, otherwise we'd be part of that mess. No kidding. Anyway, we should focus on trying to find some food, but I'm not sure which direction we should head in. Let's look around and see if we find clues. Search for traps. No matter how bad things get, at least I haven't stabbed myself on a cactus yet. It's the little things. Hey Teddy, look over here. There's a whole bunch of seagulls. There might be something edible along the coast that they're attracted to. There wouldn't be this many around if there wasn't something to eat. I don't know, that storm might have destroyed anything useful left on the coast. We should check the coast. I think we should check the coast. I have a good feeling about this. If you say so, let's go check it out. There's a ship. Wow, a shipwreck, and it's huge. It took us a long time to get out here, but this is certainly an interesting find. Sorry for slowing us down so much, Teddy. Let's just do our best to make sure this trip was worth it. We should look around the area for supplies or anything useful. Maybe there's a way to get inside the ship. Let's see what we can find. Nothing but sharp bits of metal and splinters of wood. Whatever was in this barrel has long since leaked out. I hope it wasn't dangerous. Me too. Somebody has destroyed this crate. Guess whatever supplies were in here were used up by the sailor who crashed. There's a huge hole in the side of it. We should be able to get in through there. Oh, okay, gotcha. Wow, this is crazy, Rita says. It looks like this ship has been here a long time. We should still look around for supplies. There's no telling what we might find in a place like this. This must be where the cargo was held. A lot of it's in pretty rough shape. Looks like there's a bunch of stuff over there. Let's go check it out. Oh no! Okay, so the catwalk's dangerous. No, Teddy, don't. Teddy, stay over there. Oof. Let's have a look around. Oh, what the heck? Check this out. Someone scratched into the metal here. 17 marks, probably counting days. And then an arrow pointing to something. Maybe a radio tower. Kind of looks like an oil rig to me. Maybe there's one nearby. Yeah, I don't know what it is, but it must be important. Interesting. Let's see what else we can find. Hey, look at this. Are these rations? Are there any left in there? Looks like there's only one container left. There's a lot of food in here. We could all split this. It's already really late out. Maybe we should spend the night here and return to the cave tomorrow. You're right. It would be too dangerous to go back now. Okay, let's do our best to get some sleep and we'll get out of here in the morning. It's odd that this boat got stuck on an island in the middle of nowhere like this. There's obviously more to it than meets the eye. This boat was obviously placed here for a reason. Okay, Teddy. Teddy, where do you come up with your ridiculous theories? They're not ridiculous. I learned that you have to think like that or you get caught in their game. My brother worked in military intelligence. He taught me everything I know. Your brother's in the military? He was. What happened? I suppose we can talk underground. Talk. He's gone missing. That's terrible. For the first time, I think I had a lead. What kind of lead? I found the address one of his trainees. They worked together just before he disappeared. I was actually on the plane to make contact with him. Do you think he'll know what happened? If the government hasn't lobotomized him before I get there. I hope it works out. I really hope you find out what happened. Hope isn't what I need. Okay, well, let's get some sleep, Rita. Good night, Teddy. Thud. Day 6. What's this? Oh, these are empty. Looks like they've been ravaged already. Man, there sure isn't much to this walkway. You go first, Teddy. Oof. Your turn, Rita. Let's do this. Son of a bitch. Oh no. Did he break his glasses? Dang it. Can you see? Don't worry, I was trained in echolocation. Great, now we're stuck down here. Guess we should look around for a way out. Wow, this one's full of fireworks. Looks like this box has kept them pretty dry, too. I wonder if these will be useful to us at all. Wonder if we can find a use for the fireworks. Okay, these party hats. This crate is full of party hats. Was the ship really just carrying party supplies? This is really weird. Candles? What kind of ship is this exactly? Wonder what this valve does. Interesting, looks like I can use this valve to let water in and out. catwalk's completely destroyed. We're not going to be able to reach this. There are enough fireworks in here to cause a pretty massive explosion. Never seen so many party hats in one place before. I don't think of any use for those right now. I can't either. This spot looks really rusted out. Maybe it's weak enough that we can break it somehow. If we could bust through here, we'd be able to just walk out onto the beach. Try to break it with the frying pan. Ah! What could we use to break this? The party hats? What if these party hats aren't edible? Did I really just say that? I've been on this island for too long. Imagine how many birthday cakes you could fill without these. Wait, we could use these fireworks to blow open that weak spot on the wall. Here, let's try and move the box over. It's not budging. We have to figure out a way to move it. Maybe it'll float over there? Yeah, we should be able to push it now that it's floating a bit. Bonk. Now how are we going to light these? That's a good point. Let's see. Teddy, what do you think of these hats? You're sure spending a lot of time looking at those hats. Maybe we could get back to the task at hand. Fine, sorry. It sure is convenient if they pack some matches in with these candles. Let me dig deeper. There's some at the bottom. Wow, that was lucky. Here, I'll light the fireworks. You ready to get out of here? Are you sure? Can you see? Don't worry, I've been trained in handling high explosives in the dark. What? Hold on a second. I'll tell you when I'm ready. Can't stop thinking about these hats. Maybe we should put them on. They might help us think. If we put them on, will you stop wasting your time digging around in that crate? Sure, come on, I'll get you one. Awesome, the party has started. Okay, now let's focus on getting out of here now, please. Oh, it won't let me look in the box anymore. Can you light those fireworks? Yes, let's light them. Okay. Do. Were you able? How? Good thing you're able to get out of there so fast. Guess that means the party's over. I think we did a great job. Now let's get out of this ship. Oh, we took our party hats off. That was more dangerous. Yeah. Than I expected. We're lucky we made it out. I'm sure everybody hasn't eaten each other. What happened here? The cat nudged me awake and I noticed you were missing. So Garrett and I went to take a look. When I came back, the cave was full of poisonous gas. It must be some sort of volcanic gas. I feel like nowhere is safe. Wait, oh no. Is that what happened to George and Jolene? I'm afraid so. I'm so sorry, Rita. They didn't even have a chance. We're not even safe when we sleep. I can't help but think that this is somehow my fault. I doubt there's anything... You going back to bed, sweetie? Love you lots. Steve says, I doubt there's anything you could have done. Maybe if I could have been just a little stronger, they would still be alive. Teddy and I We're able to get some food at an old shipwreck we found on the shore. We fell and Teddy broke his glasses, though. Don't worry, I have a really strong sense of smell. What? I should be able to navigate using that. This is a lot to take in, but we definitely can't stay here at the cave if it's like this. We should go back to our original camp and regroup and figure things out. Come on, we can eat this food on the walk back. Come on, kitty. We made it. I suppose it's lucky we got out of that cave, but I can't believe we lost George and Jolene. I think this island is trying to kill us. Okay, we're all goners if we don't figure something out, Steve says. Calling all extraterrestrial beings we submit, take us to your leader. We need to try to come up with a way to get off this island. What do you suggest then, Rita? Maybe we just need to accept we might never get rescued. I refuse to believe that we are stuck here. We're going to find a way off this island. I'm assuming you are planning to contact the aliens? That's not the idea, Teddy. Then what is it? Think, Rita, think. Wait a second. What about... The mountain. What about climbing the mountain off in the distance? Maybe we can get a better vantage point up there and signal for rescue. Climbing a mountain, wouldn't that be really dangerous? Valid point. Let me reconsider. What about the far side of the island? We've explored so little we don't know what we'll find on the other side. Sure, or we could just get lost in the jungle. Good point. What about the offshore light? What about the light we saw out in the water? We could make a raft or something and try to get out to it. We have no idea what that is. It could just be a shiny rock or something. Well, the least dangerous of those sounds like walking across the island. We should really try walking to the other side of the island. I guess it's worth a shot. Let's do it. Alright, if we're going, we should leave soon. Then let's get going. Boop, 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 boop. Looking at all this desert could really get to you. So it's like a desert island? Wait a second, look up ahead. I'm looking, I don't see anything because your glasses are broken. This part of the island looks much more lush. I bet the average monster level is higher. Stay out of tall grass if you're not prepared. Stay close, everyone, we don't know what's out there. Let's keep moving. Let's stop here for the night. This island's starting to feel endless. It's like we're not getting anywhere. It all looks the same. I don't mean to drag the group down, but I'm not feeling too great. Maybe we just need a little rest. We can try again when we're not so beat. Hey, Garrett. This is like the third season of Dragon Orm X when Sangoku fights Lord Icer. And what makes it like that, Garrett? Sangoku has just a small team of his friends to help him out. And they help him win? Well, it's the fact that his friends are willing to lay down their lives for him that allows him to win. I'd like to think that we were that close. I really like to think that we would try to save each other. If we work together, we will make it. I know we will. Thanks, Garrett. That's good to know. Let's get some sleep. Good night, Rita. Thud. Hello, Rita. Hey, Teddy. What do you think is on the other side of the island? Isn't it obvious? Oh, right. Aliens, right? Rita, have you learned anything on this island? I guess not. Considering we're being tested, I'm sure the other side is just more of the same. We can expect to run into more deadly traps to test us again. So you're saying this is a bad idea? No. Doesn't matter what we do, we'll be tested anywhere. Okay, Teddy. Night, Rita. Just remember to sleep with one eye open. Good idea. Hey, Rita. Hey, Steve. Are you looking forward to actually trying to get off this island? I'm looking forward to this whole disaster being over, one way or the other. Me too, Steve. I just so sick of it all. This whole situation is crap. I think maybe some sleep would do us. Yeah. Night, Rita. Good night. Wait, no, I don't get to say goodnight to Kitty? We still got a long way to the other side of the island. We should get going. How are you feeling this morning, Steve? I still feel like crap, not that it matters. We can't keep wandering around here forever. Yeah, I'm doing my best. Cut it out. There's no reason to argue. We have no time for this right now. Let's get out of here. Hold on, everyone. Let's wait for Steve to catch up. His legs look really bad. Okay, I don't know how long this game has to go, but I'm gonna just break it here just because it's good practice. And so, if you're liking Dyscourse or have any questions or comments or whatever, leave it down below, and I will talk to you guys later. Thanks, bye.